Generational Problem: Influencers or Influenced by Efat Al-Sarraj. Kids today grow up in the digital world and are raised on the quick pace of social media. They have the whole world in the palm of their hands, exploring infinite amounts of content from the edges of the earth right from their beds. While all this opens a world of exciting opportunities, it's also the most dangerous form of peer pressure. Influencers on social media are at an all time high right now, and the most popular ones are surely not the best influence that we would choose for our kids. We cannot control what our kids see, and perhaps we shouldn't. But if left unguided, they may not know how to choose a suitable path for themselves. We can go to great lengths in raising our children well, but a few hours on social media can undo months of hard work. The way I see it, kids can either become influencers or be influenced. So, how can we protect our kids from the negative effects of their surroundings? I believe that a role model, one that serves as a reference from which they can derive positive attributes, is the way to go. And if I had to pick one person as that role model, as that influencer, I would surely choose Princess Rima bint Bandar for all the life lessons we can learn from her. Princess Rima's life is a testimony to the idea of being an influencer, a positive influencer, a person who stands true to his or her principles and morals in all environments, a person who can see right from wrong and learn from different cultures without losing their own identity. She was privileged with a life that allowed her all the luxuries of the world, from the fanciest of restaurants to the grandest cars and most magnificent palaces. Yet she never lost her modesty. Her upbringing and education was in the US, but she never forgot what it means to be Saudi. Princess Rima managed to mix that concrete belief with a flexible and open mind, which allowed her to have the best of both worlds. From the Western world, she learned to be tolerant to all cultures, accepting the differences in the people around her. But she remained loyal to her culture and proud of her roots. But aside from where she grew up, the family she grew a part of was enough of a challenge in itself. Her father, as Prince Bandar, was one of the wittiest and most diplomatic ambassadors, and her grandparents were King Faisal and Queen Effet. Yet, despite the rich history of her family, Rima bint Bandar insisted on making a name for herself with hard work and continuous learning. After a prolific venture into the business world, she moved on to a career in the public sector where she served her country in multiple positions. Her eloquent nature and her hard work has surely paid off, as she has become the first Saudi female ambassador in 2019 when she was appointed as the ambassador to the US. Her life is a true inspiration, especially to women. Princess Rima understood just how much influence she had on females of all ages, which is why she was heavily invested in social activities meant to help women in the workplace through her collaboration with Glowwork, or to teach women about financial self-sufficiency through founding Al-Kahir. She became an icon for women empowerment, and a huge testimony to that is being featured on Forbes' 200 Most Powerful Arab Women. I see Princess Rima as an excellent example of an influencer. She worked hard, positively influencing her environment by changing it to the better, and surely influencing many people by inspiring them to do more. It's important for a child to have a strong and successful role model, but it's also crucial for us to help them build strong characters. We need to make sure our kids are capable of thinking and developing independently. This way, they can become positive influencers instead of being negatively influenced. But what about you? Who do you see as the right person for that role? The icon that our children can learn from. Share your opinion with us on the hashtag TrueSaudiInfluencers.